Right now there's something like 7 characters. So there's Dinky, which is the girl. She lives in Africa. She rides her bike and she is going on adventures in nature. So there's also a lot of animals. In this story we have her guardians, William and Suki. So that's 3 characters, and then there's 2 eagles. We'll just put them as 1, so that's 4. And then there's her mentor character, which we'll get to. His name is Johnny, her friend. And then there's the guardians. No, I've already put the guardians. Then there's the forest guard. And then there's a shepherd, which is, in my head, is the trickster character. The forest guard is an authority figure. So that's 7 characters. Just through the feedback, what I've been suggested. So the first thing that I'll just get straight into it is Uneta suggested that Uneta is an awesome librarian, and she made some suggestions for me, which I really appreciate. Thank you. Well, she noticed that he doesn't have a name and everyone else has a name. Well, I guess except the shepherd. But that's interesting actually. Like, why does William and Suki have a name? Why does Johnny have a name? Dinky, obviously, she's the protagonist, she has a name. But then the forest guard doesn't have a name, the shepherd doesn't have a name, and the eagles don't have names. So I think that's actually something very interesting to think about. Yeah, what do you guys think? What could be the forest guard's name? A lot of people have told me they like the eagles. I'm just imagine they have names like the hyenas in The Lion King. They're the weirdest characters, and I feel like the eagles could be like that. Oh, I've actually already figured some things out here without reading, just reading the feedback. If you haven't watched the story, you can go watch it and you can comment wherever is easiest for you. So just so you know, the pictures themselves, now that I'm changing the story, I do realize I might have to add pictures or like make a whole new set of pictures. But like I said, I'm still gonna frame my mom's paintings. They're just too awesome. So I'm happy to, let's say, change the color of Suki or the height of Suki, or maybe Johnny needs to be older. That is also what someone mentioned. Johnny's this mentor character, which I'm really happy that people are noticing that, because I did model him on the archetype of mentor. So yes, he is a mentor character, and I do like the idea that someone gave about him being an older brother. I think that is what my initial my imagination was. I just didn't like write it out, so I can also spell that out a bit more. Oh, and then another thing, do eagles caw, whatever, like what sound does an eagle make? Because apparently crows caw, make caw, whatever, and I don't know, I think eagles do something else. What do they do? I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that has helped so far. Follow this journey of Dinky and her mountain bike adventures in Africa.